I tell you, there is nothing quite like it in the world of sport. Nothing that grips your soul and squeezes your heart with such brutal intensity. Imagine it, the biggest stage, the World Cup, where nations hold their breath and dreams are built over years of sweat and sacrifice. Teams have battled through 90 minutes, then an additional 30, pushing their bodies to the absolute limit. Every pass, every tackle, every save a testament to their unwavering will. The roar of the crowd has been a constant symphony, a wave of emotion crashing over the stadium. But then, something shifts. The whistle blows, signaling the end of extra time, and a hush begins to fall. A palpable tension descending like a heavy fog. This is where the true test begins. The ultimate crucible of courage and composure. I am talking about the penalty shootout. A moment so raw, so utterly defining, that it carves itself into the annals of football history forever. It is a solitary duel, a psychological war waged between a single player and a single goalkeeper, with the hopes of an entire country resting squarely on their shoulders. The walk from the halfway line to the penalty spot feels like an eternity. Every step laden with the weight of expectation. Every gaze from the stands a laser beam of anticipation. You can almost taste the fear, the adrenaline, the sheer, unadulterated pressure. This is where heroes are born, in a flash of brilliance or a moment of ice-cold nerve. It is also where hearts are shattered into a million pieces, where the agony of defeat is amplified 1,000-fold by the sudden, abrupt nature of the decision. I have seen grown men crumble, their faces etched with despair, and I have seen others rise to the occasion, their celebrations a cathartic explosion of joy and relief. The drama is unbearable, the stakes astronomical. Every kick is a potential turning point, a swing from elation to devastation, a testament to the fragile line between glory and heartbreak. It is a symphony of nerves, a ballet of raw emotion, played out in front of billions. And it is absolutely captivating. We remember these moments, the ones that define careers, the ones that become legendary tales whispered through generations. But how did we get here? To this ultimate test of nerves and skill. I mean, before the penalty shootout became the dramatic climax we know and love, or perhaps dread, football had a different way of settling draws. And so I think about those early moments, those first true tests where the penalty shootout truly stepped into the spotlight. Not just as a tiebreaker, but as a stage for unparalleled drama and unforgettable heartbreak. I remember how these early shootouts started carving their own legends, defining careers in a matter of seconds, and embedding themselves into the very fabric of football history. One of the first that always springs to my mind, a true epic, is the 1982 World Cup semi-final between West Germany and France in Seville. What a match that was! An absolute roller coaster. It was a game that had everything. A collision of styles and wills. France, with their elegant midfield maestro Michel Platini, seemed to dance with the ball, while the Germans were their usual resilient selves. The game was tied 1-1 at full time. But then extra time exploded. France went 3-1 up, and I remember thinking that was it. They had done it. But the Germans, oh those Germans, they never say die. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, coming off the bench injured, sparked an incredible comeback, scoring to make it 3-2. And then Klaus Fischer with an acrobatic overhead kick made it 3-3. The stadium was absolutely buzzing, a cacophony of emotions. And of course, there was the infamous challenge by German goalkeeper Harald Schumacher on Patrick Battiston. A moment that still sends shivers down my spine. A truly controversial incident that added another layer of intensity to an already boiling pot. After 120 minutes of sheer footballing theater, it came down to penalties. The tension was unbearable. It was the first ever penalty shootout in a World Cup semi-final. And it delivered. German keeper Schumacher made crucial saves. And it was Horst Rubesch who stepped up to send Germany to the final, leaving France utterly devastated. It was a brutal introduction to the raw emotion of the shootout. A true moment of destiny for both nations. Then, I think about the biggest stage of all. The World Cup final. The 1994 final in Pasadena, USA, between Brazil and Italy, two footballing giants, both chasing history, both with iconic number 10s. Romario for Brazil and Roberto Baggio for Italy. The match itself was a tactical affair, played in blistering heat, and after 120 minutes of intense football, neither side could break the deadlock. It was 0-0. The first ever World Cup final to be decided by a penalty shootout. The stakes simply could not have been higher. The weight of the world, the hopes of entire nations, rested on those 10 spot kicks. I remember the iconic images. The sweat, the exhaustion, the sheer pressure. Franco Baresi, the legendary Italian defender, missed the first penalty for Italy, sending it over the bar. Brazil's Marcio Santos then missed, keeping Italian hopes alive. The shootout swung back and forth, a true test of nerves. Dunga, the Brazilian captain, showed incredible composure to score his. And then it came down to Roberto Baggio, Il Divin Codino, the divine ponytail. He had carried Italy through the tournament, scoring some truly spectacular goals. A player of immense talent and grace. But on this day, with the World Cup on the line, his shot sailed over the bar. That image, Baggio standing there, head bowed, hands on hips, staring into the middle distance as Brazil erupted in celebration, is etched into my memory forever. It was a moment of pure agony for him and for Italy, and pure ecstasy for Brazil, who claimed their fourth World Cup title. But if Baggio's miss was a defining moment of the 90s, the new millennium brought its own brand of drama, etching new names into the annals of shootout history. I remember the 2006 World Cup final so vividly. Italy versus France. That 2006 final, like so many others, just cemented the shootout's place in history, didn't it? It's more than just a tiebreaker. It's a crucible. For me, these moments are where legends are truly forged, where ordinary players become immortal heroes or, sometimes, the unfortunate scapegoats. The impact on World Cup history is profound, etched into the collective memory of fans across generations. I mean, we still talk about Baggio. We still talk about Zidane's headbutt and the ensuing shootout, because these moments transcend the game itself. They become cultural touchstones, defining an era, a team, a player's entire career. It's this incredible cocktail of raw footballing skill, because you absolutely need to hit your mark with precision and power, mixed with a hefty dose of pure, unadulterated luck, a millimeter off the post, a keeper's fingertip save, a sudden gust of wind, a divot in the grass. It's all part of the theater, the unpredictable chaos that makes us hold our breath. But above all else, for me, it's the immense psychological pressure that truly defines these moments. I can practically feel the weight of the world on their shoulders as they walk from the halfway line. The stadium falls silent, a collective gasp held in millions of throats around the globe. It's just them, the ball, the keeper, and the hopes of an entire nation resting on that one kick. The mental battle before the kick is often more grueling than the kick itself, isn't it?